Welcome from Los Angeles, California, where we are at the Stars Stadium. The series tied 1-1 after the absolute blowout the other night, where the LA Stars absolutely blew out the backs of the Wichita Wizards at home. And I'm Dre, your host for tonight in the entire series, and we have actually the default HCBB jersey being used, so that's actually kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to have that for myself. Good. Hi Don. Hi Don. Don is saying anything? No, he's not. Anyways, so Don's next to me. He's not in our pregame show, but very nice jersey. I would personally like to have this jersey because this is kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. Did I recreate it? I kind of want to recreate it. Anyways, back to the pregame show. So, obviously, I'm very excited for tonight, considering the fact that the absolute slugfest that went on in Dawn, you know, having a 3 home run game, back-to-back-to-back home runs, and supported a lot of RBIs Friday night. So, we'll see what happens with him, and we're going to see what happens tonight with the Wizards. I mean, as we now load in the stadium for the Los Angeles Stars, and we're gonna go get set up. So send your predictions in the chat on who's gonna win, and we'll get game momentarily. So I'm very excited. Hope you are too on this beautiful Saturday night for some awesome Roblox baseball. Now get set. And the intro being provided by Rapzalg and Vector Studio. Thank him for his hard work, and he's cooking up some more stuff for FTN. Mount Visit Uniforms, Ecnovat graphics. Very beautiful uniforms and graphics, so yeah. Looking to buy anything, buy them from there. So, 9 innings, the planned distance. Not what we saw the other night in Wichita, Wednesday night, but we saw a 9-inning game in... Oh, we think... Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god! Thank you, Gummy Bear, for that donation. That's getting its own advert on the screen. I don't care what you say. That is getting its own advert on the screen. $99.99, also known as $100. Wow. Thank you.
Find themselves at
Oh, whoops, I accidentally opened David's. Wow. I am absolutely astonished. That is... Well, that's... Thank you for that. And we're going to get started here in a minute. They're teaming the guys, of course. And we're going to let Brad chill in his spot for the Wizards. And Curve, the first batter of the night, coming the away for the Wizards for the first time in this series. 2 games played in LA. Then we'll go back to Wichita if needed in a Game 5. We'll definitely see a Game 4 in LA. But that Game 4 will decide if we see a Game 5 in Kansas or we stay here in the beautiful state of California. And I'm excited to see what happens tonight. I mean, the absolute slugfest that went on with the absolute slugfest that went on with the Stars the other night, and now Curve time, the first batter. I'm excited to see if the Wizards can come back. So we're gonna have your overlay set up here, and the crowd is ready. The Los Angeles, California fans ready to see their Stars take on the field. Don looks to be starting on the mound, and we'll show that here in a minute. No one on the pitcher's board exactly. And if you weren't here in HCBB before, the HCBB didn't used to look like this. It looked very more basic, and this UI update, honestly, I really love this UI update. And now you can see Don go on the pitcher's board. He's on the white rectangle box on the mound, and the Peter Griffin back. Owned by time, or curve time, ready to be swung. I'm Dre, your host for tonight, and Don's going to be waiting to throw his first pitch here in LA. Don on the mound. Now, the first pitch being thrown by Don. We'll see ball number 1 upstairs to start off tonight's Game 3. And a lot of Game 3s going on. We have the SSG Landers and the Denver Whitecaps, which could end in a sweep depending how the Landers play. The team from Korea, and that's going to be strike 1. The team from Korea now playing in the U.S. Both Korean teams could face a sweep tonight. The Hanwha Eagles and the Brooklyn against the Brooklyn Bears getting swept, and then the pitch coming to you. That's going to be hit. It's going to be back. It's going to be dropping down. The left fielder not able to get that. That could be 3 in this deep Los Angeles outfield. He's going to go for it. No, he'll go back. Brett being the shortstop to catch it. Not Theisey giving up a few runs earlier this week, and let's hope he doesn't do that if he's going to be on the starting as the starting pitcher for the Wizards. So both Korean teams could face a sweep tonight here. The final one broadcasted on FTN. That's going to be ball 1 upstairs. Don throwing ball 1 upstairs to the first 2 batters. That's a very interesting thing. But we'll see if he's going to continue with that pattern. The pitch coming to you. Strike number 1. Now, I think that personally, I think Ham was getting swept. I think SSG is going to fight back to see another day. I don't think they're necessarily going, and that's going to be hit. It's going to be in the right center. Would you call that right center? He's going to throw all the way home, and no one can go home. So runners on the corners for Wichita. Don getting no outs. Drago up the bat. Drago could definitely do something here. I'm scared to see what he does if you're the LA Stars. Now, let's see. Second. Don throwing his pitch, strike 1. He does not continue his pattern of throwing upstairs with the first pitch. Maybe that's just a sign to stop doing that because he's given up some good hits both times. So now he's going to throw the next pitch. It's going to be ball number 1 upstairs. He's gone back to throwing ball 1 upstairs, but specifically not for strike 1, so maybe you could see something here. What do you mean by that, Luna? Anyways, that's going to be ball 2 inside. And failed pickoff attempt for third base. So, runners on the corner still. And Don's going to get back on the mound. 9 pitches thrown. His Stars counterpart back in Kansas threw, I believe, 7 in that first inning to start the 16-5 blowout. So ball 3, full count, or not full count. That's going to be a 3-1 count. I mean, at this point, you got to throw a strike. Drago's not swinging though, and he might be a good bat. Once he sees a strike, once he sees something he likes in that yellow box, he's going to swing. And that's exactly what happens. And it's caught to the shortstop, and no one's going to be able to get caught out. No one's going to tag up, and I thought that was the second baseman, but no, it's to the shortstop. So Don not going to get back on the mound, and Vane going all the way to third. Grabs coming up the pitch, or bat. Don up the pitch. Oh, wait, why is it bottom? Sorry. I didn't realize it was messed up. I apologize. Ball 1 downstairs this time. So he's gone back to throwing ball 1 for the first pitch of the at-bat, but this time it's downstairs. So we're going to see what happens here. Is he going to throw it? That's going to be strike one. Now the Wizards have woke up. 2 hits in the first 3 at-bats. Is there anything they can do to get any of these runners home? That's exactly what they're going to do. Get another base hit in the left center. That's the center fielder grabs the ball. That's going to be 1 run scoring. And already the Wizards get on the board in this first inning. 3 hits. And Don stepping off the mound, getting some time. Chrome up the bat. Chrome missing a mid fastball on her last at bat last game. I believe her. I don't know. Someone correct me if needed. Oh, okay. That's seemingly interesting. Okay. Now Chrome up the bat. And that's going to be popped up to the left fielder. No one's going to tag up. Not really worth it. 2 outs in the inning. And Deceptive Caster coming up the bat. 333 batting average in 3 games. 0 home runs, 0 RBIs. He could get his first of the postseason. Oh my God, that's another 99. Wait, no, that's not. But you know what? That is a pop-up to end the inning and get the Stars out of this jam. August, the first up the bat. My bad. I thought there was $200 worth of donations. Wow, that. Okay, sorry. I got jump scared. It showed me 2 alerts. And Luna, do you plan to be a bench bat for tonight or no? Now, August ready to see his first pitch. And we're going to go check on the other games going on. 3 other games in this division series. 2 division series can be ended tonight. 1 streamed on FTN. And we're glad you're here to a more complicated game to see how the Stars are going to handle the Wizards coming back home to Los Angeles, California. The SSG Landers are on the board in that game, and Denver with 0 runs, I believe, in the bottom of the first. So both games going at a similar rate. However, we have 2 games in the 8 p.m. time slots, and that's going to be Drago on the mound for Wichita, and we're going to see what they do here. And now they're going to get ready to throw. Drago about to deal. What is Drago going to deal? We'll see here. The pitch. Strike 1. August was hoping for something slow. And Brooklyn has 2 runs over Hanwha in the bottom of the 9th. So Hanwha has an opportunity to walk it off. Ball 1 upstairs as Drago delivers. Houston and Atlanta tied 5-5 across the country in Atlanta, Georgia. Now we're going to see the pitch here. That's popped up. First baseman getting to it. The pitcher also. A lot of people going for it. That's going to be the second baseman grabbing it and throwing the ball away. Red now up the bat. The shortstop for LA. Now Drago ready to deal. And it's going to be a base hit in the right. And that's going to be a single hit for the LA Stars. And that's 1 hit on the night for the Stars, starting off their night. And can they come back and get 1 RBI to match the Wizards? Strike 1 on Vane. Whoa! And that's going to be hit. It's back. It's gone. A shot. A 2-run home run in the left. Gives LA the lead. And Vane comes across the point, celebrating with his team and the entire LA Stars dugout. And there's a singular Wizard in the dugout, Don up the bat. And we're now back to where we were. The crowd calming down, settling down. Oh my God. 3 donations I have to put up now. Hold on. Give me just a second. That's going to be hit, and it's going to be fouled by Don. Can he keep his hot streak going after what happened last game? Here, I'll prep these in between innings. Oh, getting their lead back immediately. Don check swing. Umpire says he didn't go. And the umpire was correct. He didn't look like to go from here. So, good job to the third base umpire. Now the pitch. Ball 2 upstairs. Who here likes playing wiffle ball? I really like wiffle ball. I don't know if that was random, but I really like wiffle ball. I think I needed to say that. Now the pitch. That's going to be hit. It's back. A shot in the center field for Don. He's back out on the hot streak. 3-0 LA. Or 3-1 LA. My bad. Wow. 3 hits. 3 RBIs for LA. And they take 2 runs ahead and for Wichita. Don coming across the plate, continuing his hot streak. He's seeing the ball really well this postseason. Jordan's up the bat now. Wow, that was an absolute shot. Ball 1 on Jordan's. Strike 1. 1-1 count for Jordan's now. Man, what an absolute moonshot that was from Don. Just absolutely sending that ball in the center. Now, that's going to be hit. It's back. And that's a home run in all the corners of the field. Left, center, and right. 3 home runs in a row for LA. And that's exactly what they wanted. 4-1 LA. 4 hits. And they have a nice lead over the Wizards already. Jordan's coming across the plate. Man, I was about to say, can Jordan hit it to left? I mean right. Can LA homer to all the parts of the field? And they, in fact, did. LA back to their hot streak after Friday night. Now the pitch, absolute nightmarish inning for Drago. 1 out, 1 strike. Oh my gosh. What an inning this has been. The Wizards now down 3 runs. That's going to be strike 2 on Pikaski. Not seeing the ball well, but maybe we can see a foul ball home run or foul pole home run. And that's hit. It's going to be in the center, but the second baseman or shortstop grabs it. And diving catch on first, talks up the bat. Wow, 2 outs in the inning, and what an absolute inning this has been. I mean, just sending that rocket. That's going to be ball 1. Sending that rocket, and man, just an inning. Be alive for the LA Stars. That's going to be shot, and that's going to be caught. What was the mag on that? That sounded like a very high mag, like maybe a 170. And it just didn't get enough lift off the ground. And man, unfortunate catch by the shortstop, but good to see that even though they're down 3 in the first, they're not going to give up. I mean, why would you? It's the HCBB postseason. You're going to go for that World Series. No matter if you're down 2-0 in the wild card, down 15 runs. They're going to try, and that's going to be shot. It's back! And as I said, they're going to keep trying. That's going to be a home run for the Wizards! 4-2! And man, what an absolute moonshot by Div. Going back to his dugout, and Testy coming up the bat. Absolute slugfest like we saw a few nights ago. Just absolutely sending the ball over. Now LA, Wichita, 4-2. The amount of runs on the board. And man, what an absolute slugfest game has been already. I mean, I didn't expect it to be this much of a slugfest. I expected a few home runs here and there. I expected one team to get blown out, but man. Don throwing. Strike one on Testy. And now Testy hoping to test the waters of what Don's throwing here. Seeing what Don's going to throw for his next pitch. I'm going to guess a ball. Maybe I'm giving up strategy. And that's going to be a strike too. Don proving me wrong. And man. And hold on, Gummy Bear. I'm going to get your donos up on the screen here in a minute. Two donos still needing to be put up on the screen. $1 to say shut up, Prime. That's I don't even know if that was to me and you spelled my name wrong, but that doesn't really matter. Oh, we're in the top of the second right now. Right. Thank you for reminding me. I'm keeping track of the hits and not the score or the innings, so that's fun. Now Don, 3-pitch strikeout. That's what he wants to do after that last at-bat. And I think Don's going to be able to lock back in. Budweiser's up the bat. And as I said a few nights ago, Budweiser sounds like Budweiser. Does he have a lot of Budweiser in him? He absolutely wasted playing HCBB. Maybe he can hit a home run. Or maybe that throws off his coordination to hit a home run. And we'll see what happens here. Strike one. I mean, hey, I don't judge you if you play HCBB drunk. That's honestly kind of respectful considering the fact that I probably would too. If I could. And he's going to get a check swing. Umpire says he went. And unfortunate for the Wizards batter. Now, waiting for the next pitch from Don. What's he going to do? And that's going to be a foul ball. Grounded. And no catch possible from any of the infielders, not even the outfielders. It didn't go that far, and if I think it did, then man, that kind of sucks for you. Anyways, getting back, and that's going to be a 4-pitch strikeout. I don't think he took for a ball right there. I don't think his plate discipline was that good that at bat. Curve time up the bat. We're going to see what he does here. Can he do anything for his Wizards? Now the batting order. Coming around, curve time, the first batter of the game can be the last batter of the second inning. What's going to happen here? Find out on FTN. #1 place for sports coverage on HCBB and Motor Racing. Now, plugging FTN shamelessly, we're going to see what happens on this next pitch from Don on FTN. Absolutely amazing series this has been. An absolute slugfest from both teams. And we're going to see this pitch here. Ball one taken by Curve. Absolute slugfest taken with both teams. I mean, a lot of home runs hit by Wichita. Obviously not enough to compare to what the LA Stars have done taking over Game 2 with the 16-5 blowout. And we're going to see ball two taken up high. Now, excited to see what happens this pitch. That's going to be hit. It's going to be back, and that's going to be off the wall. My bad for not having any read on that ball. So Right fielder getting it, and that's going to be a stand-up double from Curve. So good hit for Curve. Thiesy up the bat. Now, can he do anything for his Wizards? Here in just a second. I thought I had follow ball on. I apologize. LA won last game. 16-5. Strike one on Thiesy, being the pitcher who obviously gave up those last few runs to make the game 16-5. And, man, that's going to be strike two. 28 viewers, we welcome you to the broadcast, and I'm going to be very excited to see how this last at-bat, possibly if the top of the second goes out. Ball one. That's going to be 1-2 now, extending the at-bat to a fourth pitch. Now, Don throwing. That's going to be a hit, but it's not going to be anything special. A fly out to the shortstop, Victalius up the bat. And Brooklyn has swept the Hanway Eagles. Brooklyn will face the winner of the Houston Bulls and the Atlanta Rebels series. Now, the bottom of the second coming to you live. Okay, cool. 5 hits over 4. Bottom of the second here. Ball one taken upstairs by Victalius. 2 runs, 5 hits from Wichita, 4 runs, and 4 hits, all converted into RBIs by LA. Now coming back, we're at the bottom of the second. Victalius looking for the second pitch from Drago, just outside. I don't know if that was really outside, but I'm really excited to see who wins this game. It's not anything special up until the next game because that's going to be a pop-up to the catcher. He'll get it. Now, next game is going to be implications because whoever wins next game, it could either be a game 5 or an elimination. So, tomorrow's game is definitely going to decide something, and then we'll take an off day up until Tuesday. That's going to be strike 1 to best. And Tuesday would be game 5, or we start the champion series. And that's going to be strike 2 from best. And we're going to see that's going to be fouled back. And so we're streaming both Division 1 games. Whoever wins the other series, Denver Whitecaps versus SSG Landers, as that's going to be ball one up high from Drago. So it's looking to be 1-1 tied right now in the bottom of the third for that game. That's going to be hit, but it's going to be caught by the first baseman of Cold Chrome. And that's 2 outs on the inning. August up the bat. SSG and Denver tied 1-1. Game being more of a slugfest, featuring 6 combined runs in 2 innings. You can see 3 combined. Now what the next pitch is. Now August, due for a home run. Anything. Young player, we'll see right here. That's going to be ball 1 downstairs. Looking to advance his team's lead to 5-2. And now the pitch. Drago. Oh, that's a foul ball home run for August. Unfortunate. And some cool news. Julian Jones has hit the home run derby leaderboard, and I believe it's Zozo Marine Stadium. That's cool. And the pitch, ball 2 from August. And that's an Asia League player for the NC Dinos. The NC Dinos making the Asia series, if you didn't know. We're gonna see who's the other counterpart in the Asia series. Could be the KT Wiz, the Hiroshima Tokyo Carp, or the Nippon Ham Fighters. Now we're gonna see. That's gonna be a grounder to first base, and that's gonna be the third out of the inning. We're gonna see you in the top of the third. No hits from LA in that inning. Keeping a steady 4-2 lead though, and now we're gonna see Drago up the bat. A pitcher's battle featuring Don and Drago. And if you're looking to join the HCBB League, you can't try out now because it is obviously in the middle of the playoffs. But you can join the Inexperienced Players Union or the Champions League, depending on how experienced you are. Though, if you haven't joined yet, you're probably looking to join the Inexperienced Player Union. HCBB.ipu, or it's in the HCBB Discord server, which you can find, discord.gg/HCBB, and pitcher misses that ball, and that's going to be a grounder straight in the center. The center fielder absolutely sweeping on that ball, but Drago stays at first. It's Krabs up the bat, tying run at the plate. We're going to see what he can do here. Can Wichita carry some momentum coming into Game 4 here in Los Angeles, or are they going to have to come back in Game 4 if LA wins tonight? We'll see here in a few innings time. Top of the third. And we want to thank you for being here. And I am sure excited to see how this game plays out. I mean, 4 home runs in 2 innings. I mean, man, absolute slugfest going on. A 1-1 the count. Krabs just looking for something good to slam out this park. And if you were in the right, center, or left, there was a good chance you could get a ball. And that's another ball that you could get. It's in left. That's a 2-run shot to tie the game for the Wizards. And man, that's another run that the Wizards could need. And they do get it on the board. 4-4 tie ball game. Here in Game 3 of the Division Series, Drago coming to the plate. And now, Krabs sliding in to celebrate the tying run. Cold Chrome coming up to bat in a minute time. Now, Cold Chrome taking spot on the batter's box. And that's going to be Don coming back up the pitch, giving up a lot of home runs here. And scoreboard updates to 4-4. We get ball 1 low. Top of the third. We've seen 5 home runs now from both teams combined. I believe it would be 3 from Wichita and 2 from LA. Or no, 3 from LA, 2 from Wichita. So, job from both teams for, slugging a good amount of home runs. Strike 1 called because he check swung, and the first base umpire says he went. So, that ball was way outside into the other's batter's box. That's not a pitch you want to swing at, and occasionally, even if you're league, you do swing at it. Now, that's going to be hit. It's going to be into left, and it's going to be caught for the first out of the inning. Don needing 2 more to get out of this inning. Obviously, not as nightmarish as the Wizards a few innings back. Deceptive Caster looking to do for a few hits here. Maybe even a home run. Get his team go ahead run at the plate. And ball 1 outside. Man, that's such a good take. I wouldn't have taken at that. And just an amazing take from these league players. You can see how good they are. Strike 1 from Caster. And man, I don't know. If you're Caster, you haven't had a good postseason so far. You want to turn it around. Don surely did turn his around. So you want to do what Don did, and that's going to be strike 2. That's not a pitch you want to swing at. I don't think Caster's that locked in right now. And that's a 3-pitch strikeout for Caster, not having the best of postseasons, and man. And we're going to go check on another ball game happening right now. Playoff implications can happen tonight. We're a check on the 7-5 ball game. That's going to be strike one on Dr. Vault. Obviously, delivering his team a home run, and he's hot. His last at bat in Wichita was a home run. Can he repeat his success here in a more meaningful situation? We'll see here. 7-5 Atlanta against Houston in the top of the ninth. Houston does have a runner on. Ball one up high with no runners on here in LA. Houston can tie the ball game with one swing of the bat, so we're going to see what they can do, but not on here. We're going to see what the Wizards could have done. A strikeout is what they got, and Brett is good up the bat. The Bulls now down to their last out, and the Rebels have been so good at home this postseason. 4-4 ball game here. The home team, the LA Stars, batting. Now, I really think we're going to see another home run here. No, that's not a home run, but it's a shot in the center. The center fielder fielding it, and that's going to be a throw in the first. So, Vane up the bat. Drago, not really happy with his start of the inning, and that's ball one. And I think the Houston and Atlanta, their ball game has finished. And good inning from, or good game from both teams. That's going to be ball two upstairs for Vane. What do you mean quality? What quality? What's the bad quality? That's got to be on your side. I'm streaming 1080 right now. My stuff is going 1080. I don't know what's going on with yours, but mine is 1080. So, might just be a you thing, but now Vane looking to get his first strike of the at-bat. He will, swinging, and that was obviously a strike if he swung or not. And that's going to be a hit down the line. That's 2 hits in a row for LA. And that's 2 runners on. Go ahead, run in scoring position. Don up the bat. Oh, no. You're not pitching to him. Don't pitch to him. Load the bases at this point. It's not a good idea to pitch to Don. He could get a 3-run shot. I kind of want to get a screenshot of that 240p. And that's exactly what Don does! No, it's not far enough! But will they tag up? Yes, they will! The Stars now on the corners! Jordan's up the bat. He homered his last time up for his first postseason home run of the season. And can he repeat it? 3 runners on. I want to see what the 240p stream looks like, because like this is a 2011 style overlay, so it's like it'd be freaking cool to see you know, a 2011 style overlay in 2011 TV quality. Oh man. You know, hold on, I'm gonna put it in 240p just happens. It's not going 240p for me, but you want to know what's about to go? The delivery from Drago, if he'll... And yes, he does. He nods to his catcher on what he wants to throw! And that's ball 2 upstairs. Oh my god. I mean, it's nothing special for me, but I think David has like a really old TV. I could ask him to use so I can see my overlays on like actual quality. That'd be kind of funny. Speaking of David, his game isn't as exciting as ours in a 4-4 tie. 3-1 Denver. They can sweep tonight at home. And that's a great pickoff move. Denver can sweep at home if they need to. Of course, not that far, just a time zone over from here in LA. And that's strike one on Jordan's. So a lot of playoff implications can go on. Denver can see whoever wins this series, championship series. So now we're going to see. That's going to be a pop-up. And that's probably to short. Yes, it will be. 2 outs in the inning. And, man. Ikeski up the bat. Has someone ever hit an inside the park home run? I need to check for when the last one was. Strike one on Ikeski. Well, you can homer this time. That's strike two. Now Drago looking to get out of this jam. Runners on third and first. Go ahead, run. Just 90 feet away. You do. Drago, the pitch! That's popped up! And the Wichita Wizards get out of the jam. We're going to see you in the top of the fourth. 4 innings. 4 runs per team. 4, 4, 4. Can we see 4 runs scored this inning? The grand slam. We see a grand slam here. I mean, obviously not with these first 3 batters, but they all need to get on base. Testy. Not going to be able to hit a grand slam, but can hit a solo shot. The part of the field that he chooses. What part of the field will he choose? None so far. Strike one. Now, what do you have exactly? Wait, oh, the pitch? Strike two. Actually, I should probably ask how old you are, because I'm not going to go ask someone to get wasted if they're under 21 on FTN. David probably wouldn't like that very much, so my boss is at it. I don't want to have to do. I pride myself and think of myself as a man of faith. As there, oh, that failed. But 3-pitch strikeout for Testy, and man, I pride myself and I think of myself as a man of faith. As there's a drive in the deep left field by Bud Wires, and that'll be a 5-4 ball game. I don't know. I'm not an alcohol enthusiast. I probably wouldn't say so. I mean, unless you hate my commentating that much, then I guess I can't stop you, but probably not a good idea. Ball one. Arizona hit. The Arizona Firebirds got eliminated long ago, my man. 1-1 count on Budweiser's, and we're gonna do a question segment here at the bottom of the third. So that's gonna be a hit in the center, and the center fielder not able to get that ball. That's gonna be a double for Budweiser's, and he'll be safe, sliding in. Curve time. Third time seeing Don. I don't think this is what you want to do. I think you'll replace Don here. I mean, Don's a good pitcher, but man, Curve could definitely get this go-ahead run in scoring position. Oh, yeah. No. My bad. I thought you were saying they intentionally hit someone. I thought you were talking about real life. Inside the parks? All right, so when were they? When was the last time that happened? The pitch? That's going to be hit. It's going to be in the center, the same part where Budweiser's hit it, but not low enough. Budweiser staying on second. But yeah, when was the last postseason inside the Parker? Do we know that Arizona had 2, I believe, this past season then? But what about the last postseason inside the Parker? Because I'd assume it's harder to get an inside the park home run. Oh, very informational. Thank you, amigos. Okay, fair. Well, thank you for the information. Anyways, it's pretty good. Anyways, top of the third here. Wizards are batting. Now, what is your favorite HCBB League uniform? That's the question I'm going to ask you. I really like the Houston Bulls black and white pinstripes. I mean, it reflects because I really like the Chicago White Sox. That's going to be a base hit over the second baseman and shortstop in the center. That's going to be runners on the corners, and no one goes home. That's 9 hits. Might be, yeah, that's 9 hits. Cool. Now, what's your favorite HCBB League jersey, like the fictional ones? I'm not going to count the Shiba Latte Marines Murakami Summer Stadium. Yeah. I mean, they're alright. I like the baby blue. I just don't think it goes that well with the dark blue. I personally think, as we're going to see Don pitch, oh man, that was the pitch Drago wants to slam. That's the pitch you got to hit. I think that the Houston Bulls pinstripes are really nice, but, and also the white caps, black uniforms. Those are really nice. Back to, and I didn't make those, but man, those are beautiful. I think, you know, I think it reflects because I like the White Sox. Oh, that's going to be a foul ball. And I like the White Sox, if they had, like, just the black and white pinstripes, not the cool camo pattern on their City Connects, but either way, it's cool. Also, I know you're a White Sox fan. That's not why I like them, but I guess as an additional bonus, we see a 1-2 count, the ball being that pitch. 62nd pitch being thrown by Don. Could be a strikeout to get out of this jam here in the top of the third. If it's the top of the fourth, actually. And yes, he will get out of that jam on the top of the fourth. Now going to the bottom of the fourth. I apologize. Talks up to bat. So now, speaking of talks, talk to me. Any questions y'all want to ask? If it's very bad or if it's, you know, political, inappropriate, you will get banned from chat. Anyways, feel free to ask. I'm not gonna answer any D-Bucks insert most degenerate question here, so not answering those, but yeah. You could ask me what bat I use, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, now, as we see Drago getting ready to deliver his first pitch at the bottom of the fourth inning. Yeah, I mean, those Dodger powder blue jerseys were absolutely beautiful like 10 years ago. I can't remember when those were worn. But I think if you inverse the colors, make it like black on white pinstripes, then it's beautiful. Now the pitch, strike one. The talks. Now 4.1 ERA this postseason for Drago. 8 strikeouts and 3 home runs allowed. And this game is still tied 4-4. We can see a home run here. But that's not going to be a home run. That's more like a bunt. At that point, just played bunt defense. You know what? If you're going to hit it like that, bunt the ball. Anyways, out number 1, Victalius up to bat. Hot take on who's winning the World Series. I'm taking the Stars. With how offensively they've been, I think they can do it. Drago now throwing. That's going to be ball 1. I mean, they need to have... I think they need a better pitching staff, or their pitchers need to lock in, because some of those pitches, the Rebels would have crushed. I mean, maybe the Bears would have crushed. Maybe the Whitecaps could have crushed. You just got to have a good pitching staff come the championship series, and that's going to be caught by the second baseman for the Wizards. Best up to bat. But I think the Stars can go home this year with it all, and I'm taking a sleeper pick. I mean, you said hot take. I'm going to give a hot take. I mean, I could be basic, say the Rebels are going to win, or maybe the Brooklyn Bears will win another one this year. Maybe they can go like 3 or 4 in a row. But no, I'm going to go with the Stars. I think they can break whatever streak Brooklyn has going on. And if this is my first postseason and the Bears get their winning streak broken, that'd be honestly. Fun to broadcast. I mean, maybe, but then again, you have to see. Can the Rebels take down the Bears, or... Then, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I think the Rebels could maybe do it. I mean, each team is pretty good. I thought the Bulls were going to get swept in 3, but now they're going to a Game 4 against Atlanta in Atlanta, so we'll see what happens on Sunday night. See if anyone needs a Game 5, but strike 1 on best. And personally, I don't know. I think the Stars make it to the championship series. If they make it to the World Series, then yeah. But I think I'm taking Denver or LA as my sweeper pick. Strike 2. I mean, Denver, I'm sort of biased because they won my first game broadcasted, and you know, I think if LA doesn't make it, I think Denver makes it. And that's going to be shot down the line from the LA Stars as we speak of them best. Getting on base. And that's going to be a runner on for August. And then you got traded. Do DFAs exist in HCBB? I'd assume so. Like one. As I said, these are my first few games in the league. Why did I get pinged? I feel like someone's making fun of my commentary. Or maybe they're giving me cool stats. And strike 2? Oh. Oh, wait, no. I was just asking what FTN's out was. And that's strike 3 on August. And I'm not going to be here tomorrow, so I've got, as we go to the top of the 5th now, we're going to, well, I got something to do tomorrow broadcasting-wise considerably, but, okay, Sound with Rocket then. That's LA. Okay. Interesting. So you started in America, well, one, and then got released, went to Japan, got released off of a team that wouldn't make the postseason, and now you're in the postseason. You're going to finish this season in the postseason, and that's going to be a shot barely fair down the line at the foul pole. And that's going to be a double. So Chrome up the bat. Man, that's an amazing double there. From Krabs. Krabs on second. Runner in scoring position. That's going to be our go-ahead run. Oh, you requested release. Okay. Ball 1. From now up the bat, 4-4 game here. We haven't seen a home run in quite a long time, considering how much home runs we've seen this game. And that's going to be a 1-1 count. So, man. We're going to see here, Don throwing. Ball 2 low. Strike 1, and I don't know what's going to happen here. Yeah. I might try to broadcast IP, I wouldn't know. But speaking of broadcast, I'm gonna have off tomorrow for HCBB. That's gonna be strike 2, and I think we're gonna keep this coverage on FTN. I'm just not gonna be here. We're gonna have David here, maybe, for me. So you'll hear a different voice on the mic here in Los Angeles, California, but still same network, same channel you need to tune into, and that's gonna be a 5-pitch strikeout for Chrome. Gaster up the bat, 250 batting average. Can improve it to 286, I believe it would be. Now Caster Hasn't gotten a hit in this entire game. Maybe not a hit in the last game. And that's going to be strike one. He was waiting for a slow pitch there. And man, maybe something faster here. You might expect a faster pitch. Maybe Don going to a slow pitch to throw Caster off his timing. And Caster expecting a faster pitch. Swing and a miss. If you're curious what league I'll be broadcasting tomorrow, ball one, Schumacher Racing League heads to Mid-Ohio sports car course, and you're going to see the NASCAR Next-Gens take on a long 2-mile road course, maybe 2 miles. For a course that normally runs IndyCar and sports cars, we're going to see the NASCAR stock cars take their first trip there, and the trucks, actually, the NASCAR trucks do run there in real life, so NASCAR already does run there, just not in their Premier Series, and that's going to be a hit in the Premier. No, that's just going to be a ground out in the Premier Series for HCBB. Dr. Vault up the bat. Caster going back to the dugout. And welcome to the broadcast, Stanley. This is the HCBB postseason. 74 pitches. This is going to be 75 for Don. And the other pitcher. Oh, wow. They threw the exact same amount of pitches. So they're both going to start off on 75 pitches. But that's a ball hit in the left. So that's going to be a single to start off 75th pitch inning. Don being the first pitcher to throw 75 this game in the top of the 6th. And Testy getting back to the dugout in his last at bat. Can he get a better result here? No, he won't. That's going to be a ground on the double play. That's one. No, they didn't even go for 2. That's 3 outs. Oh, no, wait. Now we're into the bottom of the 6th. Oh, wait. No, we're in the 5th. What the fuck? Whoops. We're in the 5th, not the 6th. Sorry, I'm off. So, no. I thought they changed for some reason. No, 76 pitches. Don, I don't know what happened there. My brain just had a very bad brain fart, so 55 pitches for Drago. If he throws 21 more, he can match Don's 76. I have no recollection of the last 5 minutes, and unfortunately, Brett's going to have recollection of that flyout. Thank you for subbing. And 26 viewers, we thank you for being here. I have zero. Do you guys ever have like a random moments where you just have no recollection of the last 5 minutes of Vane getting an intent walk? This is not good. Don being hot in his last few ABs. Can he keep the hot streak going? I mean, flying out to center his last at bat. Just a few more feet and that would have been gone. So can he repeat his success from the early inning, his first inning? First at bat, I should say, strike 1. I had a very, very horrible memory moment. Now, Drago looking to be the second pitch of the at bat. Ball 2 or ball 1 downstairs for the pitch. Now we're going to see the pitch here. Delivers. Ball 2 upstairs. So I did predict it. Ball 2. A bit too early, I should say. Now Drago looking to throw his 4th pitch of the at bat. And that's going to be a foul ball. Strike number 2 for LA. Now a 2-2 count. 1 out. Don looking. Can he do it? Can he hit a home run for LA? No, that's going to be another foul ball to the exact same spot. So if you didn't get a ball and you're right there, then enjoy your second ball. You had 2 chances. Yeah, I don't know why you would intent walk Vane. And Don's obviously going to be worse to pitch to, but maybe I don't know ball. And Don, foul ball! He's going to stay alive! 3 foul balls in a row. Now reaching 7 p.m. here on the West Coast. The pitch coming from Drago. Pickoff! Failed. Who's he even trying to pick off there? I mean, isn't even off the bag. Is that just a scare tactic to make sure he doesn't go? Considerably. Now Drago looking to pitch. What do you mean fix the scoreboard? It's bottom of the 5th. That's going to be shot. And the third baseman gets it. 2 outs. What do you mean fix the scoreboard? It's the bottom of the 5th. Drago's throwing 63 pitches. 2 outs. That 4-4, right? Oh no, it's 5-4. Okay, never mind. What? Wow, I didn't notice which should have scored a run. Maybe I did. I was just distracted on the action of the game. Obviously, a lot of action. And you know what? Hold on. I just realized something. This is the first game they play in LA. It's 5-4. I don't think they're going to score until the bottom of the 9th. I don't think the Stars are going to score until the bottom of the 9th. I have the script right here. My script says the Stars don't score until the bottom of the 9th. It's a solo shot to tie the game up. And no one scores a run in the 10th. And in the 11th, they have runners on the corners. And there's a 3-run shot to make the game 8-5, just like a few nights ago. Budweiser's back up the bat. Sorry, I thought. And now we're in the top of the 6th. Keeping up with this, sort of. No. Oh, 11 hits. Obviously. And now top of the 6th, 5-4, LA. No, but it has to be a home run specifically. It has to be a home run. It's like what happened a few nights ago. Now Don throwing his 77th pitch, foul ball. And, man, my bad, I haven't been on the top of my game all day today. I apologize about that. And apologies about any technical difficulties. And, well, Wizards. Strike 2 on Budweiser's. Wizards ahead 5-4. In the exact same spot LA was back in Kansas a few days ago. Denver with a 4-2 lead against SSG. And that's going to be a 3-pitch strikeout for Budweiser's. Having a hit his last at-bat, not how he wanted to keep his streak going. Curve time up the bat. And Houston loses 7-5 to Atlanta. And Brooklyn will... Oh, that's going to be a hit! It's back! It's another hit! It's another home run for the Wizards! And... man, that's such a good home run for the Wizards. And Curve going up the bread. No, he's going all the way out. He's off the base path. I think that's an out. He's celebrating. I think that's an out. Oh, never mind. It just scored him. I think that's an out. He got off the base paths. Personally, I think the game needs to be 6. I think the game needs to stay at 5-4. Not playing. Good home run, obviously. And SSG is playing against Denver. Denver's up 2 runs. 4-2 ball game in Denver, Colorado. And Houston Bulls lost to the Atlanta Rebels earlier tonight, which causes a Game 4 no matter what. 7-5. They'll stay in Atlanta for that game. And the Hanwha Eagles got swept by the Brooklyn Bears. That's going to be a fly out to first. Yeah, I know. Dom has been giving up a lot of home runs, 4 allowed. And his ERA is at a staggering 6.5. So 2-1 Bears back in Korea. Go ahead, saw a home run from EGT. Make the game 2-1, and I think that whoever wins against Houston, Atlanta. So that's going to be a foul ball home run. Man, now we're seeing it with Wichita. They're getting foul ball home runs here. But so whoever wins against Houston and Atlanta will face the reigning World Series champs, the Brooklyn Bears, and then whoever wins in the Wizards Stars Series will face either Denver or SSG. That's going to be strike 1. Ball 1. So 1-1 count. Pitch was thrown. Don is not throwing, but now he will be, hopefully. The catcher trying to give him a good pitch to throw. And now let's just talk about this game. 6-4. LA needs to come back, and my script was false. That's going to be over the third baseman's head. I did not expect that, and what were they doing with that ball? I mean, Drago wasn't going to go for more, but still got to get the ball, I'd think. Krabs up the bat. Got a single his last time up. Gonna take a cool tour around the stadium here. Don getting ready to pitch. Now. Bring back to our free camera. That's going to be hit! And it's to the deepest part of the field. Oh, that would have been a ground rule double if the wall wasn't there. That's going to be runners at the corners. 86 pitches thrown for Don. Look at this very cool strike zone. Throw him up the bat. A nice cinematic here of up. Oh, that pick goes hard, actually. Gotten that. Anyways. If there's a home run here, that pick is going to go harder. That's going to be a pop-up. That's a home run in an elevator shaft, and that's the third out of the inning. Pikaski up the bat. Bottom of the 6th. So, does anyone have any really cool unknown stats that I could share on the broadcast? In case anyone's, you know, just listening in, not really looking at chat. Drago ready to pitch here in a minute with 67 pitches thrown when he throws his next. And Drago now getting ready to deliver his 67th pitch. And we see anything from the Wizard here. Wichita Wizard looking to keep his team 2 runs ahead in the lead. Yes, that pitch will be a strike, so good for him. He's not going to give up anything, and my script seemed to have been wrong with being a 6-4 game. Now ball 1 up high. Check swing. Batter taking time out of the box. And Pikaski now getting back in the box. Looking, you know, just get a base hit, play the small ball. Because the LA Stars, they haven't played small ball, I believe, this entire series. They've just been hitting home run after home run after home run. But sometimes their offense needs to, you know, bunt. They need to get contact hits. They need to do anything they can to get on base. Because at this point, I mean, you're down 2 runs. It's game 3. You can go home in game 4 if the time calls for it. Or maybe you can take home game 4. 2 count now. And I don't know, you want to finish this series as soon as you can, as soon as humanly possible, and it seems Game 4 would be that option if you're the LA Stars or the Wichita Wizards. And if they play a Game 5, we go back to Kansas on Tuesday. So, pitch here, 3-2 count, full count, 0 outs. First full count I believe we've seen all night. Dad's making a poll in the HCBB meeting. And foul ball for LA. Man, I cannot remember Pikaski names sometimes. Like, I don't know. I've seen Pikaski bat a lot, but I just can't remember the name for some reason, man. Is Pikaski looking to get a home run here? 3-2. That's gonna be hit. It's gonna drop. No, it won't. That's the first out of the inning here at the bottom of the 6th. Talk up the bat. Oh wow, 14 hits. So, fun fact: the LA Stars have the half amount of the hits to the Wizards. Wizards 14 hits, 6 RBIs. LA 7 hits, 4 RBIs or runs. So, I mean, it's the same thing. Top of the 6th here, or bottom of the 6th. My bad. My thingy doesn't change. So, oh, the wrong scene. Ball 1. So, fun fact: I have 2 different things to control when it's the top and the bottom of the inning. I press a button to change it like that, and then I have a program to say if it's the top or bottom of the 6th. So, I don't focus on the program for the innings, as that's a strike, as much as this. So, 1 count or 1-1 count could be 2-1. If it's 2-1, then I'm predicting the future. That'd be actually really funny. And that's going to be a 1-2 count. Mix the numbers up. Waiting to see what Talk can do here. Drago throwing. That's a pretty fast pitch. Yeah, he pitched faster than normal. He in between that time and the last pitch, that was a quicker pitch than the one before that, and obviously this one being slower. So that's going to be 2 outs. A 5-pitch strikeout. Victalius up the bat. 2 outs. Can he do anything for LA? LA looking to get 2 RBIs on the board here. Using an Easton Hype Fire, probably the wood version. Or can he use that Easton Hype Fire to his max potential? Strike 1. No, is that like bad to say if I say the bat's name? Is that gonna like get me in trouble? I don't know. Taking some time out of the box, Victalius does. Now waiting for the second pitch of this at-bat. The 80th pitch that Drago has thrown tonight. What will it be? And strike number 2, 0-2 count. Bottom of the 6th. And that's going to be a check swing. Third base up, no go. Ball 1 upstairs. That's going to be hit. And that's going to be caught to the shortstop. Third out. And now we're in the 7th inning stretch. That's going to be your 7th inning stretch. Deceptive Caster up the bat now. And we have a few fans in the stands. I can count 3 from here. If you're in the stands, then let us know where you are. Pretty cool to see more fans in the stands now. Waiting for Don. He's going to get off the mound. So they're changing pitchers maybe. Cutting back to our free cameras. That's Drago's stats. 10 strikeouts, 3 home runs allowed. And no, that's going to be Don getting back up on the mound. Deceptive Caster back up the bat. And he's going to... Oh, wait! That's a base hit from Caster! That's the first one all game, and that's exactly what he needed. Caster with the base hit. And I'm pretty sure he's happy with that one. Ball 1. Now Don throwing his 90th pitch. The pitch. Ball 2. Whoa. Now Vault waiting for the next pitch, and he does. That's back. It's gone. 8-4 for the Wizards. And man, that ball was absolutely hammered. Caster coming around across the plate. And man, Vault very happy about that. Absolutely flexing on Don Testy out the bat. And now we're back to looking at this. Testy back up the bat. 8-4 ball game here in the top of the 7th. Ball 1. Testy looking to go back-to-back home runs. That's strike 1. Looking to go back-to-back home runs with Vault there. Vault having 2 RBIs on that. That's going to be strike 2. Man, what an absolute moonshot. I mean, those fans in right are lucky. They've gotten like 6 home runs chances already, and it's going to be a foul ball. They've gotten like 6 chances to catch a home run ball out there. I mean, the LA fans in general have. I think the ones in the left have like 2 or 3 chances, and then maybe some people have had chance to run out in the center field and catch, I think, 1 or 2 home runs. So, home runs being sprayed across the field here tonight in Los Angeles. With the 2-2 count, Brett up the pitch, and these are his first 6 pitches of the inning. And in his start for tonight, and that's going to be a base hit for the Wizards. Budweiser's coming back up the bat. Very on and off this game. Getting it out. Getting a hit, getting it out, getting a hit. What's it going to be this time? He's going to spin the wheel. We're going to make a prediction. Does he get a hit or does he get an out? We'll see here tonight. Strike 1. He swings. Wait. Yo, I think the ball was like already in the catcher's mitt, and then the catcher was like throwing it back, and then he swung. So I don't know. I don't think that counts, but that counts as a hit. That's gonna be down the line, sort of. And oh wait, that's gonna be a good opportunity. No, that runners will not be on the corners. Just runners on first and second. Runner in scoring position, and Wizards getting their revenge for last night's game. And curve up the bat. Homered once already. Curve. Waiting to get a good base hit here. Ball one up high. One count. Curve with 0 outs. He can definitely do something in here. Maybe a sac fly to get on the runners to third. And that's a foul ball. I don't think that's where you want the ball to go. And just 25 viewers here. Curve looking for the 4th pitch of the at-bat with the 12th pitch from Brad. Check swing, or that wasn't really a check swing. Curve just didn't go there. Now check swinging, putting his foot down, all the shebang, and 2-2 count. Gonna be 5th pitch of the at-bat for Curve. 13th pitch from Brad. And that's gonna be a foul ball once again. Being 6 pitches now. And that's going to be ball 3. Now we're going to see 7 pitches in this at-bat. Half of the pitches that Brett has thrown have been thrown to Curve. Curve looking for a nice home run here, maybe. We'll see what he gets. And he's going to pop up to second. That's going to be the first out. What was that? What? That was weird. Anyway, Stizey up the bat now. 1 out in the inning. And now, Brad throwing the pitch. That's going to be strike 1. Izzy was just... He's looking for something to absolutely murder across that fence. And I mean just destroy. And that's going to be ball 1. And speaking of SSG Denver, they're tied 5-5. SSG looking to come back and force a game 4. Okay. Don't ask me that question. If you know me, one of my favorite flavors of ice cream is cookies and cream. So go cookies and cream. All right, now the pitch. Break number 2 on Thizy. 1-2 count. Okay, wait. What brand is the cookies and cream from? That's the more important question. We have an 8-4 ball game here. And check swing. He didn't go. First base umpire says. Oh. Now the 2-2. That's it. It's back. It's a 3-run shot. The Wizards go up 11-4. Repeating what LA did to them last night. They're going to give them their revenge. And man, all three people on base celebrating, coming across the bag. And Drago's up the bat. Drago. His team getting launched. An 11-4 situation. Now, see this here. Fred, the first pitch. Base is clear. Strike 1. I've never heard of that brand. Do they have good cookies and cream? And that's it. It's in the center, not far enough. To the deepest part of the outfield. That's 2 outs. Krabs now up to bat. Brett throwing the pitch fast up in the upper corners. Krabs takes that for strike one. Krabs waiting. Pitch. I live in the East. That's kind of the thing. So I don't know why I haven't heard of it, but Brett throwing the second pitch. Krabs not guessing right twice, waiting for slow windups, and now Brett is gonna notice that he's trying to slow wind up, so might go for another fast, and he does! In the same exact place where his second pitch was is gonna be the third. 3-pitch strikeout, best up to bat. Best left fielder got absolutely flexed on one of the Wizards home runs, and I'm pretty sure he wants to homer after whatever that was. So Drago coming back up the pitch. 25 pitches from Bread. We're in the top of the 8th. Or no, we're in the bottom of the 7th. Whoops. We'll be in the top of the 8th here in 3 outs. So LA just not really happy with how their performance has gone tonight. The Wizards, the #1 seed in Division 1, looking to advance to the championship series against whoever wins against the SSG Landers and the Denver Whitecaps. That game still going on. They tied the game. And that's it. And it's the second out, #1, the bottom of the 7th. SSG has 5 runs compared to Denver's 5 in the bottom of the 7th. So we're at a similar pace of this game. August up the bat. Yeah, it's just a Chicago thing. That's what I was kind of expecting. Now the pitch from Drago. Ball 1. And both broadcasts on FTN if you're curious. Now SSG Denver will not be covered by FTN. Considering I will be busy with duties that are out of my control, and that's going to be on strike #1, my bad. 1-1 count with 1 out. The bottom of the 7th. So, may see David on the mic here in LA. And that's going to be strike 2 for August. Not having a good postseason. And it may just continue here. Absolute no good postseason from August, and that's ball 2. Getting bailed out once more. Can he hit a home run here? Can he get a base hit? Improve his postseason batting. And no, that's foul! Ah, I don't think that was foul. I mean, it was down the line, but I thought it was far enough where it wouldn't be considered foul. Anyways, August seeing the second strike. What the? Wait, what? Wait, that's a strikeout. It reset the count. It reset the count. I'm gonna wait for an official to get. All right. Yeah. That was weird. So that's a strikeout. I thought it was just me. It was a... That reset the count. And wow. That was odd. Definitely. Strike 1 on Bread. After that extremely confusing at bat. Drago, ball 1 upstairs. Zesty Ostens. All right, new poll. In the bottom of the 7th, is Bread stance Zesty? Please let me know in the comments. Drago, ball 2 downstairs. Now Drago throwing the 4th pitch upstairs, ball 3. 3-1 count now. Right ahead in the count. Looking to maybe have a walk here, maybe get a base hit. Just no outs. That'd be crucial for LA. And he's gonna get a base hit! Pretty well hit ball in the center. Didn't get any airtime, but he's gonna get a single. Inning stays alive. Vane up the bat. Are they gonna walk him? Now, and Tony Batista. Okay, but is that Stanton zesty? That's what I'm asking. Like, how zesty is it on a scale of 0 to 10? Ball 1 downstairs. Oh, strike number 1 there. You guys think the organists at, like, baseball stadiums, like, in between the innings where the away team is batting, do you guys think they just grab a snack to eat or something while, you know, they're not busy? Ball 2 upstairs. Like, I generally like the answer to that. What do they do when they're not, you know, playing in half the inning? Or do they play in the batting half? Because that's ball 3. I can't remember a time when... I'm a Dodgers fan. I can't remember the time when the Dodgers organist actually played when the away team was batting. That's caught by the shortstop. Cold Chrome up the bat. I did not expect that to be a diving catch, and yet it was. That's like commentating in the middle of a mic'd up. On the top of the 8th here, my bad. Gonna be strike 1 here on the top of the 8th. And that's it! And it's all the way in the corner. And that's a ground rule double! Caster up the bat. Man, if the wall wasn't that low, that wouldn't have been a ground rule double. That was a very, very lucky ground rule double, but still a ground rule double nevertheless, and that's, I mean, hey, very good hit there. And we're going to see Cast up the bat, strike 1, and just, man, great piece of hitting from Chrome. Ball 1 from Caster, now having a 1-1 count. Fred. Pitching 29, he'll pitch 30 this time. Delivers his 30th pitch. Ball 2 downstairs. Still very well in 11-4 ball game. Strike 2 swinging. Caster does, and that's strike 3 from Caster. He strikes out after getting a base hit his last time up. Volt up the bat. He can hit a home run here. He hit a 3-run shot last time. Can he the success and go yard? And yes, he will. No, he won't. That's just going to be a blooper in the right. And that's going to send... No! The runner's going to get sent home. And no, he's not. Oh, that's an out! Bolts out by barely an inch. I didn't expect that. Esty up the bat. I didn't expect that. Strike one on Testy. Now, strike two, very... I think the bat was placed correctly, just not right timing. Now, you're going to see... Strike three! Three-pitch strikeout from Testy. Not good hitting from him at all tonight, so... And Don's up the bat. We'll see who's on the mound. They seem to be switching pitchers, actually. That pitcher will be Gold Chrome. So the person I got a ground rule double last time will be leading us off on the mound in the bottom of the 8th. Trying to close out this game. Yellow Stars have 6 outs to do it. Come back from 7 runs down. Don up the bat. Who's hot back in Kansas. He had a home run earlier in this game. Can he repeat that success? "17 viewers here. Thank you for watching." And they seem to be considering on who's going to be on the mound now. And in the meantime, during this intermission, we're going to go check your Denver SSG game. And that score seems to be Denver up by 1 run, 6-5 at the top of the 8th. Runner in scoring position. So SSG very well can see themselves taking it to a game 4. They just need to get a base hit here and get the run in. Now, Don waiting for the first pitch from Cold Chrome. Gonna be a meatball. No, it won't. Strike one. Absolute heat coming from Chrome. And the pitch from Chrome. Ball one. And there's a go-ahead 2-run home run in the SSG game. The Landers can see themselves going to a game 4 if they keep that 1-run lead. So, very well, they can take it to a game 4. And that's going to be foul ball from Don. They could see themselves going against either one of these teams that we're broadcasting right now. So, have both games on your screens. 13 viewers here. Thank you for watching. I think more people like an LA blowout than a Wizards blowout. And now the pitch. Strikeout from Don. Gold Chrome striking out the first hitter he sees tonight. Jordan's up the bat. And now Jordan's waiting. See the first pitch he sees from Chrome this postseason. That's going to be a grounder the first. Caster grabs it. That's going to be the second out of the inning. Kiski. Hopefully he can do something for LA. I mean, their chances are running low. Bottom of the 8th. We have 4 outs left. Do anything. Anything can happen in baseball. Ball 2. Now the pitch from Chrome. That's going to be popped up to the first baseman. 3 more outs for LA to do anything. Budweiser's now up the bat, top of the 9th. Now. End of the 8th. Wichita up by 7 with 20 hits. LA converting half their hits into runs. As now we get the pitch. That's going to be strike 1 to Budweiser's. And that's going to be hit. It's going to be popped up to second. First out. Curve up the bat. Bread. Going to be throwing 39 pitches. Now the pitch. Second pitch at the top of the 9th, maybe. Foul ball. Or the 3rd pitch. Now we're going to see the 4th pitch at the top of the 9th. That's going to be hit to the same exact spot. First baseman retreating. Yes, it will. And he gave up on that ball pretty quick. If he hockeyed that, that would have been really embarrassing. Thoughty up to bat. Final out. Here for the Wizards to do anything if they don't give up 7. Now the pitch from Bread. Strike 1. Ball 1. Daisy just becoming a statue there. And strike 2 for Daisy. I'm pretty sure he wants to leave the yard again. He left the yard last time in the bottom of, or in the top of the, or in the 9th inning in general during a blowout. So we'll see what happens here. Ball 2 on him. Now the pitch. Strike 3 called. He got struck out looking. Talks up the bat. Bottom of the 9th. 3 more outs remain for LA. I'm pretty sure if they score 2 runs per out, that still won't be enough for LA to do it. That still won't be enough for LA to catch up. So I think they need to score 3 runs average. Or 3 runs for the first out. Then 2 runs and then... out. So from getting back on the mound, 9th pitch, he hasn't even thrown 9 pitches and he's thrown an entire inning. Now we'll see here. Strike 1 taken from Talks. At this point, just throw a mid fastball. I mean, you ought to do it, right? That'd be really funny. Ball 1 outside. Dogs taking some time outside the box, getting back in. Pitch from Chrome. Strike 2, check swing on a pitch in the zone. 1-2 count. Chrome looking. Strike him out here on 4. And that's going to be hit to the shortstop. Throwing it all the way to the first baseman. That's out number 1. Going up the bat. His first at bat of this postseason. And plenty of LA stars in the dugout. A lot of bench bats. Go up the bat. If anything. What I should say. Wood looking for his first pitch from Chrome. It's going to be strike 1. Now, very interesting game that's gone on tonight. 20 hits from the Wizards, 8 from LA. Ball 2 outside. Two-0. That's going to be 2-1 now. Not able to do much. I mean, your team's down 7. I don't know what you can do here. 15 viewers, we all thank you for watching. Even though the LA Stars are down 7 and most of you are LA Stars fans or players, we thank you for still being here to watch the final innings, final outs. So that's going to be hit to the shortstop. Caught. Routes LA down to their last out. And best up the bat. The final out for Los Angeles. This game's 3. And that's fouled. Strike 1. Now, for strike 2. And that's going to be crushed. No, it's not. That's going to be a base hit for LA. That's 9 hits on the night for LA. August up the bat. Hey, listen. If you're not going to home run in situations where your team needs it, oh, they're going to... Oh. Gonna put one in. Okay. Well, that's definitely interesting. Pinch hitter. So no walk-off bunt, as Luna wanted. Bench bat coming off. First bat. This time we'll actually be commentating an at-bat from her. So we'll see what happens here. And you know what? I know you're watching. Should have like bunt the ball. I'm playing. Don't go against your team orders. Unless they tell you to bunt, then go for it. That'd be really funny. Favorite content creator? I don't know. I don't watch much. I do play a game, so for the people that translate the Japanese stories a year early for me, I love them. I could watch a few events that way. I'm currently in the middle of watching one, so... Oh, the bunt being shown. The bunt being shown, and we're going to see what one actually tries to do here. I mean, yeah, this is going to be interesting. Pitch. Strike 1. Coming off the bench would be very funny for an 11-6 home run. Now, obviously, very active FTN chatter, so we thank you for that. And what happened? Oh, yeah, they give up. So that's how the game ends. Very odd ending. And that's going to be the end of the game. Thank you here for tuning on FTN. Oh. And the SSG Landers and the Denver Whitecaps are still playing their ball game, so 20 hits for the Wichita Wizards, 11 runs, and LA 9 hits, 4 runs, and losing in an insanely embarrassing blowout here at home. And we'll see you tomorrow for Game 4. I won't be on the call, but perhaps we'll have someone else from FTN try. And we're going to go check on the Divisional Series game for Game 3. And we thank you for watching here tonight for this telecast. I'm Dre, your host, and we'll see you tomorrow for Game 4. And speaking of SSG Denver, 2 runners on, SSG up by 1. And Denver still needs a run to tie the game. 2 runs would end the game. So every fan leaving the stadium, and we'll see you tomorrow night.